I wanted to talk about this real quick. I am used to being alone. Okay, can you tell? Can you tell? Nobody is here. I'm alone. You know, when you grow up with no friends, you just didn't really know how to make connections with people. You start to get used to being alone because some people are not comfortable being alone. It's scary to them. They don't really like being alone, but you really have to grow up knowing how it feels. You really start to get used to it if you start spending more of your time being alone and being okay with that. And it's not going to be easy because at the very start, you're going to feel a little bit lonely, a little bit, because you're not used to it. And instead of being bitter and alone, you can be happy and be alone because there's a difference. There's a difference. I do not hate people. I do not hate people. I just don't know how to function around people. I don't know how other people do it. I wish I knew how to do that. I wish I knew how to function around other people, but I don't. I try putting myself out there plenty of times, and guess what? Guess what? It didn't work, so you can't tell me I didn't try, because I did try. But what I'm trying to tell you is that being alone isn't that scary as long as you have people around that you trust, that you can rely on when you need something. Who are you going to call when you are in trouble and you have a problem? You need to call someone in order to get help, every now and then, because you never know. I feel like some people get the wrong idea that being alone is like being completely alone and isolating yourself and not talking to anybody. No, I feel like we all need people. We all need people in our lives, whether that's acquaintances or just a small group of friends, just one or two friends and that's it. You don't need a whole group of people. It's not that scary being alone because people come and go. You can't expect people to stay in your life forever. You have to get used to growing apart from people. You also have to get used to figuring things out on your own. But being alone can also be fun. I've also accepted the fact that I'm gonna die alone. I am. I accepted the fact that I'm gonna die alone. I've accepted that way early on. Way early on. Some people do die alone, unfortunately. It's sad as shit. But that's the reality. And you don't have to rush into any relationship or any friendship because you're lonely and that never works out. It might work out, but sometimes it doesn't because now you're just forcing yourself onto people and you don't want to make people feel like you are clinging yourself onto them because you feel some type of way. Don't do that.